Alright. Let me make sure everything's working here. Let's see what's going on. Starting. Alright guys, it seems to be working okay. So, hopefully things are a little bit better than they typically are. I'm using my my laptop, so as long as I set up things properly, I should be streaming in 720p right now. And I'm also using my Samsung mic, so the audio should be a little bit better. So the live stream should be slightly more, I don't know, easy to look at than it usually is. So yes, let's see what we got going on here. Yep. Alright, so hopefully that is actually the case. What's going on, people? Audio is good. How's the video? Not as good? That's unfortunate. But yeah, I started the stream to talk about YouTube's new feature, if you will. It's about monetization, as usual. And a lot of my videos... Oh, here, hold on. Let me see what I can do about that. How's that? Is that better? Sound quality improving. Alright, sick. So anyway, YouTube has a new kind of in-between monetized and demonetized situation. It's called not suitable for all advertisers, and that's kind of... A lot of people have been having this problem. I know Cam was talking about it on the News Hacker Garage video, and let's see, right now I currently have a bunch of videos with this situation going on, and the thing about it is, oh hey Dave, hey Laker, what's going on guys? Some of it is justified, I understand. So limited or no ads, that's the new situation, and at the moment I have, I think, 10 or 12 videos that are considered inappropriate one way or another, that makes it not suitable for all advertisers. That's what it says. So most of them, I get it. We swear a lot, we do a lot of stuff, and I can understand the perspective from an advertiser not wanting to have their company represented by someone who's swearing a lot or something, especially if it's like a kid related object or whatever. I don't even know what to say about that. But yeah, so my most recent video, aside from the solar eclipse one where we started cutting up the Mercury Mystique, did pretty good in terms of view count for 2 days or whatever, as I expected to. But the terrible part of it was when I uploaded the video, as soon as it finished uploading, it was marked not suitable for all advertisers. And I knew this was going to happen. Well, I didn't know this was going to happen, but I knew that they had started marking videos with that situation. So I was very careful about editing it, making sure there was no language in it that would not be deemed suitable. And there was one scene that I had left in that I couldn't really cut out. It was at the end when I was holding the microwave talking about it. By the way, shout out to the dude who donated the $10 to get that microwave. We thought it was funny to just throw it in there randomly with people not knowing what it was about unless they were in the live stream. But anyway, Right now, any views that a video gets is not generating any income whatsoever because, well, I won't say whatsoever, it's generating a very small fraction of the income that it generally would. And let me see if I can pull that up directly and kind of give you guys an idea on what kind of monetization loss, what percentage we're looking at. So, let's see. My microphone's sitting right in front of my desktop's monitor, so this isn't being super helpful. Okay. What's up, man? Idaho is a pretty sick place. Let's see. I know there's a way to look at specific analytics for one video, but I can't remember how to do it right now. How's everyone's days going so far? As long as I'm checking this out. I do go downtown from time to time. Haven't really lately just because it's not super busy these days. Alright, so we can look at, yes, live streaming. So we can look at revenue from today versus this day last week. Or actually, let's look at yesterday, which would be Monday. So and we will look at the 21st. Sorry, I probably should have prepared this initially, but okay, so we're looking at roughly 10% of what I previously had, because of the minimal to no advertisers on that video. And like I said, if I felt it was justified, I would have no problem with it. But the fact that YouTube has an automated system deciding something is not suitable for all advertisers immediately, and then making me request the opportunity to have them be like, oh, sorry, our bad, when I know that if they do that, thanks James Coleslaw, you're a champion, but knowing that when they do take their time to review it, any views generated in that time frame, which is going to be my most viewed, like the first week of uploading a video is the most views it gets. They're not reimbursing for anything like that because there's no ads run on it. They're not going to be like, oh, well, sorry, it was suitable for all advertisers, so we'll put it on there from now, but because you didn't have those advertisers before, we can't just give you money for that. That is kind of the issue, and it's kind of a bummer. It's a stupid thing that, I mean, I won't say it's stupid. I get that they had to do something to try and control what's getting monetized. I understand where the problem was coming from, but I don't think this is the proper solution. And I know it's not like they just have some people working 24/7 that can just watch every minute of every video and decide whether or not it's reasonable to be monetized. But I just something better needs to be worked out, I believe, because when I upload videos and they're immediately demonetized, that takes away the money generated from the biggest view time frame. And not only that, but you guys know my history with YouTube and their inability to respond to me. That's what Impulse is asking right now. So the appeal process takes a week. I don't know. I requested a review for that video, but last time I requested appeal for anything, and I got a community guidelines strike for uploading a video that was 12 seconds long because it didn't render properly. I got a 3-month live stream ban because of spam. And I tried to review it. I tried to have YouTube review it. I requested appeal. I repeatedly bothered YouTube on Twitter, and 3 months later it was lifted because I had waited the 3 months. YouTube did not acknowledge that I requested appeal. They told me over and over, it'll take a week, it'll take another couple weeks, we're pretty busy right now. Never got to my appeal. My strike was lifted before my appeal was even considered. So, I could very well just never have this video reviewed and just never have it reinstated for viewers, for all advertisers. I'm sorry. That's exactly my point here. Black Lines is talking about kill off most of YouTube, where's the incentive to create content if you earn nothing, and that is exactly the point. You guys know most of the funding for my projects comes from my YouTube channel and partially from my vinyl business, which thank you guys very much for those who are supportive of the vinyl business and those who are on Patreon. If you're not on Patreon, I actually have a card for the live stream right now. Patreon.com/BCAutos. If you contribute $5 or more a month, you get a sticker every single month. And then any contribution, the minimum's $1, is greatly appreciated. And right now, I'm kind of working on stuff that I can do for those who contribute who didn't quite have enough or whatever, because I understand not having enough money to contribute to get a sticker every month. $5 isn't a lot to some people, it's a lot to some people, so I don't want to make you guys feel excluded. But anyone that contributes anything on Patreon, I'm going to start trying to do something every month for you guys, regardless of the amount you contributed. Like I said, this month, if we get $100 by the end of the month, which we only have 8 or 9 more days, I can't remember how many days are in August, 31 I believe, yep, so 9 more days. I'm going to take one of these prototype shift knobs that we're working on right now and complete it, weight it, and paint it, and send it out to one of my Patreon supporters, regardless of the amount. Everyone who contributes to Patreon will be entered to win the free shift knob. So if you're not on Patreon and you'd like to be entered to win the free shift knob, check it out. Like I said, all it takes is $1 or more contribution. Also, I'm having a big sale on vinyl banners right now, cursforever.com. It's right at the top. Let me pull that up and I'll give you guys the pricing scope. It's quite a bit cheaper than they usually are, especially on the smaller banners. So you can get up to 3x24 inch windshield banner for $10 right now, including shipping, and that also includes that the 3x24 Curse Forevers, which are usually $20 on my website, like I said, so those are half off. And you can get a 4x36 for $20 or up to 6x48 for $30. And the way that's going to work is you send me the text or your font or whatever you want for your banner, and I will put it in my cutting software by the height as dictated by the price you paid. And if it's over the allotted length, I'm not going to call you out or send you an email over a couple inches, but if it's a good, 6 or more inches longer than the 24, 48, or 36, I'll email you and we can figure it out. But right now, like I said, those are all on sale, and all you have to do is add to cart, and then in the details tell me what font you want, what you want it to say, and what color you want, and there you go. You're done. I'll get it shipped out to you. Let me read. Yes, I can do pretty much any font you want, just as long as it's not a font that requires commercial licensing to be paid for. unless you have permission. Ross is keeping the microwave. How wide? I can do up to 96 inches. But something that big is going to fall out of the scope of the sail, that's for sure. The sail covers up to 48 inches long. Anyone selling a running 13B Turbo 2 motor? I know who that is. Alright guys, it's that time of the video where I have to be the vlog boy and request that you guys hit that thumbs up button. Give us a like. I don't know how many likes we're at. Interestingly enough, I can't really see. Let me set it up like this. Live dashboard. Snap that to that side. Open OBS on this side. Of course that won't work. Of course. Alright, well. That kind of works. I don't even know where to look to see how many likes we've got right now. But regardless, if you guys want to hit that like button, I would much appreciate it. Mazda B545, thank you, dude. You're welcome for getting the microwave that you paid for. We're going to try and put it in as many of the tempo videos as we can. Roughly how much are the shift knobs going to cost? I'm thinking probably around $25, and I know there's probably going to be some people looking into the cost of 3D printing stuff and be like, that's not even close to $25. But the fact is, they come in 2 pieces like this when we print them. And I will be hand painting, sanding, smoothing, weighting, and finishing every single one of them. They take a lot of time to make. Affiliate links. Yeah, you're right. There's actually a YouTube article I read one time that someone... Oh yeah, I did say tempo. That's not what I meant. Mercury mistake. It's the same car. Anyway... Oh, sorry, let me catch up. But yeah, I was reading this article one time about how there's a big YouTuber who says his ultimate goal is to make $1 per view by way of affiliate links with Patreon and sponsorships and stuff like that. And I wish that my channel was a little bit bigger of a... in terms of being able to get sponsorships. Of course, I'm thankful for the amount of subscribers I have, and I'm thankful for all the people who watch my videos religiously, and especially you guys who come to these streams and everything and sit here and talk with me, listen to me rant. But there's not a lot of sponsorship opportunities available for a channel my size. I'm kind of in between, where it's like not small enough for people to be like, oh, well, let me help you out. All you got to do is this. But it's not quite big enough for people to be like, yeah, just show our product and we'll give you 10 grand or whatever. What thread pitches will you be selling? So right now the only 2 I have is M10 by 125 and M10 by 1.5. That covers a pretty good amount. That's all Hondas, Mazdas, and Nissans, which I think are going to be the biggest market anyway. Sipping on that Colorado Kool-Aid. No, it's just water this time. You can't see in there. I'm going to give you $1,000. As much as that would be appreciated. I don't think that's the case. Google took our YouTube. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, video responses was an interesting thing, but I think people kind of abused it. That's actually, I think, one of the biggest ways Engineering Explained got recognition was he made a video response to an old Mighty Car Mods video about painting intercoolers black, and then he was like, actually, that's wrong. And yeah, video responses were a cool thing, but I can see how it could be a problem with, you know, 8,000 kids making a video with their terrible webcams to PewDiePie or videos, so I can see why they put a stop to that. No notification? Of course. Why would there be? That'd be too easy. Of course. It's interesting. I don't know where to see how many likes this live stream has right now. How much of the solar eclipse did you see? We got to see 100% totality. It was only for like 30 seconds because of where we were at. I kind of wish I had gone to Idaho Falls because Justin Scard was there and Adam the Woo. And those guys are two of my favorite entirely uncar related YouTubers. So it would have been pretty sick to say hey to them. Says 46 likes. Sick. That's not too bad. But if you guys want to hit that like button, I would much appreciate it if you haven't hit it yet anyway. Like I said, you can't exactly hit it twice. If you hit it twice, it unlikes it. And then what are we doing? But yeah, the eclipse was really cool, and I don't know how many people are going to watch that video. Probably not very many, but regardless, it was a fun one to make, and for those who did get to see it, got to see me not wearing a hat, so that's kind of a rare little tidbit. Let's see. Everyone at work keeps talking about the Hondas are fast video. Yeah, actually someone just posted that on CB7 Tuner, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's going to get a little bump in views, which would be helpful right now. I've also noticed that like all of the I have an application that lets you see what who's on what channel, who's monetizing the videos, and every video I've clicked on today, it just says YouTube_single. Usually mine say Freedom, but they don't right now, which is interesting. Oh, I've got a new Ross shirt coming out soon, which I think you guys are going to enjoy. It's kind of a play on the Ross's sexy slaps we did before. I said sexy. This is going to get demonetized now. Just click the bell. Right on, man. Thank you. Reverse burnout in the Steve. I'll talk to Ross. I don't even think he would do it, man, to be honest. I agree. The times are a little different, and I mean, I still understand the FCC prevents swearing and whatnot, but YouTube's one of the great things about YouTube was that it was not censored. It wasn't overly censored, and now it's kind of turning into that, which is a bummer. Do a GS300 build. I have a friend who used to have a 2JZ GTE swap GS300, and now I kind of want one as well. And he traded it for a Skyline, and then Skyline for a Mercedes, and then just kept going from there. I've never seen him have more than one car for more than probably 3 weeks. Let me see here. There it is. But I like the Ross in space thing. I thought it was kind of funny, so we're going to do a play on that, but with a lot higher quality picture. So that's pretty cool. And I'm kind of working on that right now. Do I ever come down to Southeast Idaho? Actually, I went down there for a really, really big car meet. I did a video of it. It was actually, I think, called the biggest Southeast Idaho car meet. These guys hosted it at like in the parking lot of Winco down there in Pocatello, and I guess they're talking about having another one. So if they do have another one, we will likely be there. Am I gonna stop making videos? Because nah. If this video gets 125 likes, I'll buy the Ross shirt. I don't think that's gonna happen, but I appreciate that. Starting work soon. I'm gonna use my first paycheck to buy a metric swear word load of decals. I appreciate you, man. Work tomorrow's 1 a.m. No problem, man. Peace out. 100 likes then? That may be feasible. What are we at right now? 56? Yeah, we're halfway there. If you guys haven't hit the like button, hit it. Let's see if we can hit 100 likes on this stream. The more likes we get, usually more people who have no idea who I am start rolling into. So that's always kind of entertaining. I've also been considering, there's a program called SparkoCam that allows you to use DSLR as a webcam. So I've kind of been considering buying that. The license I think is $50, and that would allow me to live stream in 1080p from my DSLR. Couple that with my Samsung mic here. That was probably really loud. Sorry. And you could have some pretty high quality live streams. We could do some cool stuff. I've tossed around the idea of a 24-hour live stream before, which would be kind of insane. I'm not sure how we do it with the camera battery needing to be on. I can ship to the UK, but you have to purchase stickers through PayPal because Square does not give me an option to ship outside the US. Just joined. What's going on? Alright, so basically YouTube has this new situation where videos can be labeled not suitable for all advertisers but not entirely demonetized, which is fine. I understand that to an extent, but my videos have been marked that as soon as I upload it without any fail, like right as soon as it's uploaded, it's marked that. So my biggest time frame for views, and which makes my biggest time frame for monetization, is now being cut by, I think, over 70% is roughly, I think I said 10% of what I made last week earlier. That was just for the day, but I'd say it's pretty safe to say 60 to 70% overall. So yeah, it's kind of a bummer. So I've got the Patreon in the top right, like I said. We're giving away a shift knob if we get over $100 dollars on Patreon this month. Check my videos and see if I'm getting that. Yeah, it's not a bad idea to look. It's just a circle, a yellow circle with the monetization sign, and where usually the green one is if your videos are monetized, and that becomes kind of an issue. I've been trying to kind of keep the videos more family friendly, if you will. The only thing I could see that like it would even consider as unfriendly for all advertisers is like the fact that we're cutting up a car and it's unsafe for children. YouTube, the way you get paid from YouTube is based on ad exposure. So the more views you get, the more people are going to see the ads. Ad clicks and stuff go to contributing to how much you make. And if your videos aren't monetized or they're mostly demonetized, you're going to make a lot less with the same view count and the same ad exposure, which is pretty awful. Place every bad word with blank. That's what I've been doing the last couple videos. Every time I said a swear word, I just cut the audio. Unless you actually mean the word blank, which would be kind of funny. Let's see here. But yeah, as long as we're here, if you've got any questions or anything, hit me with them. I'm not sure if I'm caught up on the chat. Slow the video down, say family friendly content. Offensive word here. That'd be kind of funny. Wow, that is bad. There's a good chance Rudnick is having issues with it as well. Yeah. Can't say for sure, but I would believe so. Everyone seems to be having problems with it. Oh, has he been? Yeah, then he probably did have a problem with it. Why demonetize? Why not just flag an 18 plus warning? That's a good question. Meet up with Doug Daddy, have him review Jasmine's quirks and features. I did meet Doug DeMiro, actually, when he had a fan meet here in Idaho. To be honest, I'm a little bummed with Doug DeMiro at the moment, because back in the day, when I had less than 5,000 subs, he was subscribed to me. And then, after I met him, he unsubscribed. And I think he probably hadn't been watching my videos because he recognized the Steve, which was crazy cool because we took it to his fan meet. But I think he went back and watched my newer videos and was like, yeah, this isn't what I signed up for. I aren't worried about creators or viewers at YouTube. They're trying to keep advertisers happy, which I can understand to an extent, because without advertisers, there's no YouTube. When you think about it, which is kind of a messed up situation, but like, what can you do if there's no advertisers? Then creators aren't going to care what YouTube thinks, because they won't be here, because YouTube will have no way to pay them. That's strictly how creators on YouTube make money. YouTube doesn't pay them, advertisers do. And when the advertiser doesn't like something and doesn't like being paid, or doesn't like their product being represented by whatever the video is or whoever the creator is, then they're not going to allow it to be on those YouTube videos anymore, which is the problem. Any new parts yet for the Volvo? Yeah, I actually got a whole bunch of exhaust parts in So that's pretty cool. We'll be getting started on that soon. I still am waiting on another piece of 3-inch exhaust pipe, but after that we will be ready to build an exhaust for it and hopefully pass emissions. I still think it's lazy to fix the problem. Yeah, it really is. There's like I said, it's a tough situation, and I'm pretty happy I don't work at YouTube right now, because there's not going to be a way to make everyone happy, and in the grand scheme of things, the person or the people they have to worry about keeping happy the most are the people who are making the entire thing possible anyway. You have to think back a handful of years ago to when, you know, monetizing on YouTube wasn't even a thing. Supercharge the Miata, if anything. Alright, well, here's the thing. I'll just out and say it, because that was a plan. I want, obviously, like I said, the Rabbit's getting finished first. The Volvo is getting better situated. I won't say finished, because the Rabbit's, or the Volvo is never going to be finished, but I did want a supercharger. My friend Garrett, who has the turbo white one, used to have a supercharged Miata, and I kind of wanted to give it a shot. I was like, that'd be cool. Not a lot of people do that. And then Ginjim supercharged his. I was like, fantastic. Now just get to hear about that the whole time if I were to supercharge it. Which I still think supercharging it would be cooler, but a turbo is still gonna outperform it anyway. When the LSX Volvo is running, you should meet up with other YouTubers like Boosted Boys or Taylor Ray. Why wait for that Volvo to be done specifically? Yeah, Garrett's Red Miata was bad. Do. Let's see here. Alright, I need you guys' opinions. A shirt with Ross on it, put Ross's sexy in it, or leave zero context whatsoever and just a picture of Ross? Because that, to me, is way funnier. People would be like, what even is that? 4 AGE swap the Miata. That's a bad idea. I agree, zero context is funnier. Okay. It's not just a picture of Ross. I mean, it is just Ross, but it's kind of like the Ross's sexy slaps I did before, with Ross just floating in space. And yeah, I think that's a lot funnier with no context. It just glorifies him, and people will be like, what even is that? I agree with you, dude, but there are definitely people running around right now wearing shirts that say Ross is sexy. Brendan's hat says it, and he went into a gay bar like that with his girlfriend once. That's pretty funny. Wish I could give you guys a preview of it, but it kinda would not work out well. What do we have for likes? Probably not anywhere close to 100. That is unfortunate, but I have a feeling you might like the shirt anyway. There are a lot of cars that say Ross is sexy on them as well. You have a fair point. How many guys here follow me on Snapchat or have me as a friend on Snapchat? Because if you don't, you should, because I'll probably post a preview of this. How did Ross is Sexy come about? There was this guy who used to just comment on the video, no matter what video it was, every time I uploaded one. Put Ross is Sexy. And that guy, he was here not too long ago. He was on a live stream of us, or with us, and he was like, hey, I'm the guy that made that up. And I was like, holy crap, you actually are. Because a lot of people will claim that they are. But it actually was him. And, yeah, so that kind of just started, people just randomly started commenting Ross is sexy, and it went from there. Oh, the gay bar. It's just this bar downtown Boise that a lot of women like going to, I guess. I don't really. So anyway, Brendan's girlfriend was downtown with him, which doesn't happen a lot. And she wanted to go to the gay bar, so Brendan went in there with her. Some random guy knew who Ross was. That's funny. YouTube is no longer a platform to make money, just advertise a brand. You got a fair point, and I mean, I try as best I can, but it's not a good platform to just advertise a brand if you don't have following that's going to make that brand substantial enough to keep your life moving forward. We're at 68 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, hit that thumbs up for me. We're actually getting fairly close. Maybe if people keep rolling in over the next few minutes or something. Hello from Quebec. What up? Yeah, the problem is if YouTube does tank, where is the next option, you know? That's kind of the problem. You'll make a new video website? Do it, dude. We are at 85 of 100. So we're getting pretty close. We have a few more days to get another 15 bucks on Patreon, and I'll give away shift knob. Vimeo does suck. Yeah, I agree. I have used it before. Wonder if anything did properly challenge YouTube, would Google just suck them up and sink them? Most likely, yeah. Everyone hit that like button, hit the bell while you're at it. This man knows. This man knows what's going on. We're at 70 likes right now. 30 more, and our Speed 500 is committed to buying a shirt. Even though I think you'll like it anyway and maybe buy one. Also, I'm going to make them cheap. Like I said, I just, at this point, with the revenue being down the way it is, and I'm not even going to sugarcoat the fact that I need more money to try and cover everything that's been going wrong with YouTube for the past few months. I've been keeping the shirt prices low, and people have been buying them. So, go with what works. I'm going to keep it cheap. Also, one thing I've been considering with the shift knobs, I know a lot of people seem to be interested in them, is hydro dipping them. I kind of want one that says CF on the top and has like a Galaxy hydro dip on it. Yeah, I actually have a job lined up as well, which will be the first time I've had a job in over almost 3 years, actually. So that kind of gives you an idea of how downhill things have rapidly been going. But it's not a job that's going to really affect my schedule too much, so video output should still remain pretty consistent as it has been. Like you guys know, I try and do it every other day. I've been trying to upload them between 12 and 3 Mountain Time lately. I used to do them at like midnight, and people didn't like that, so I moved it to 9, and it was alright, and I figured I might as well do it in the middle of the day. Yeah, the PLA it's printed with, Ryan, is purple, so they're not going to stay that color, but I could paint one purple. And I actually am going to like paint, clear coat, sand, cut, and buff all of them with like car paint buffing materials, like full-blown detailing stuff. Got Meguiar's 105 cutting compound, and I'll wax them on top of that, like wet sand 600 through 2500 grit. So they're gonna look nice. They're gonna feel like a pool ball is kind of my inspiration for that. I want them to be really nice to hold. But yeah, I'm actually shooting a video with the Miata tonight, which will be cool. I think a lot of you guys are gonna like it. It's gonna be kind of entertaining in my perspective. Lovingly made shift knobs that you can jerk. Yes, sir. Oh, I shouldn't have said jerk. Demonetized. 79 thumbs ups, guys. Alright, I don't know what I can do to bring more people into the live stream, but here, let me try this. Let me post it on my Snapchat. Where the hell is my phone at? That's interesting. Ah, there it is. Hold on, guys. Alright. One sec. taking a second. Sorry, I got distracted. Let me get to the Snapchat thing. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go live streaming now. Does anyone know like an after market? That's not really the right word. Does anyone know like a secondary Snapchat app that allows you to like snap everyone in your list at once? That's a really good way to announce these streams, I think. I think they used to have that feature, but I think people were accidentally sending dick pics to like everyone they know. So they probably took it off for that reason. I'm just gonna start clicking and we'll go see how many surge, or see what kind of surge we get. Cam Courier, yeah, let's invite Cam, why not? Do. Hey Edward, alright, so I'll explain it again for you. Basically, YouTube has this new situation where if your video is not considered friendly for all advertisers, they will partially demonetize it. They won't run as many ads, and in my personal experience, on a day-to-day basis, compared to from last week to this current week, and I know there's going to be a discrepancy in the view count from last Monday to this Monday, but it's not a lot. I checked, and I have only made about 10% what I did last week, because my video, as soon as I uploaded it, was put, it was marked as not suitable for all advertisers as soon as I uploaded it, like the second I uploaded it. And the widest time frame for the most views to happen is within my first week of uploading it. That's when most of my views come, unless the video kind of blows up a little bit down the road or whatever. And the fact that I am only at 10 to probably maybe at max 30% of the income I previously had for the first however long it takes for them to review a video, which is kind of another issue in itself, because last time I submitted an appeal of any kind to YouTube, my appeal was lifted 3 months later before they even considered responding to me. So, that's the problem. YouTube politics. Politics. That's not the word I wanted, but that's the word we got. So, I'm going to send this. I think Snapchat allows up to 250 at once. So, I guess we're sending it to 250 people and also putting it on my story. I'm just kind of randomly clicking, so I'm sorry if you're in this live now and you don't get to hear from me. But there you go, we sent it to 250 people. Let's see if we get an influx of any kind. That's actually kind of something I've wanted to do, so there you go, we got to try it out. But yes, if you feel like contributing and trying to make the monetary situation a little bit better, Patreon is in the top right up here. Boom, I think. Ooh, I can't think with the camera being backwards like that. Let's see. I don't know. Anyway, it's the eye in the circle that the cards are always in. Patreon link is there. Also, I'll add one for Cursed Forever right now because, like I said, I'm having a banner sale. Basically, banners are up to half off for windshields, and you can go check those out on the website, which I'm putting in the top right corner right now. Oh wow, it's losing it. Alright. Boom. Card is live. There we go. Alright, we're at 80 likes, so if you guys haven't liked the video yet, hit the thumbs up. RSpeed500 said he will buy a shirt if we hit 100 likes on this video. Looks like we're getting a slight influx in view count, which is pretty sick. Thank you guys if you guys are just coming from my Snapchat. I appreciate you. We'll do one more. Boom. Oh, Sea of Steez, I did send you one. My bad, boy. Live streaming. Alright, we're at 85 likes. We're getting close there, people. The problem is every time I do this and I send stuff out on Snapchat, I can't use Snapchat for days. Because I'll just be getting like thousands of responses and then Snapchat will crash every time I try and open it. It's hilarious. TR7 Triumph, what is up, man? Wait. Oh, it came back because I was like, wait a minute. You were here already. Alright. Again, I'm doing it. I'm sorry if I select you and you are already in the live stream. That is not my intent. I'm going from the bottom this time, though, so I shouldn't be resending it to people. Make music on my channel. Check it out. Use it. That's pretty cool, man. What kind of music do you make? I also make music. We actually, my band just released our first EP, and we got to play a show opening for one of our favorite bands, which was pretty awesome. And we're working out going on a tour, which should be pretty sick as well. So, whether or not you guys like my music, you could come say, hey, listen to me sing about how sad I am. Alright. Where can we get the new EP? It's whippinshitties.bandcamp.com, or it's on, it should be on, well, I know for sure it's on iTunes, Spotify, Deezer, Tidal, Google Play Music, and like 150 others. Thanks again, Mazda B, another sick contribution. We appreciate you, man. Should you turbo your NA wagon with 260,000 miles? Absolutely. Brennan's wagon, his 740, has 386,000 miles on it. Probably more by now, actually. Can't say for sure. And that's not the stock engine, we know that much, but I would safely estimate the stock, or the one that's in it, has at least 200,000 miles on it, because the swap was done in like 1991, which is pretty insane. Sailing the Seas of Steez. Reference to oh yeah, I didn't catch that. Did not make that connection before. Right on. Les Claypool's a weird dude. Shift knob giveaway is unrelated to like count, but if you guys can somehow miraculously get 250 likes, I'll give a shift knob away. The problem with the shift knobs is I am sharing the profits with Brock because it's his 3D printer and he's taking time to make those for me. Can I make a shift knob to fit a Volvo? See, that's kind of the weird situation. Volvos, their shift knobs slide off. Also, I just want to give a shout out to this guy on Snapchat who bought a t-shirt from Teespring that is being shipped to Australia. I can't imagine that's cheap. But the shift knobs for Volvos just slide on, and I've been trying to figure out a way to situate that, which is kind of complex. The BMW route isn't a bad idea because there's BMW conversion things that because BMWs are slip fit as well. Oh, Ryan, you got your Miata shirt. That's sick. So they make like this threaded collet that's held on with screw, kinda. I don't even really know how it works, but it just converts the BMW shift knob to threads. That may be an option for Volvos, but I don't know entirely. Sorry if I'm distracted. I'm looking at my Snapchats, trying to keep up with them so that Snapchat doesn't freak out and kill itself as usual. Yeah, the Snapchat thing has kind of worked, I guess. We've got a decent influx of viewers. We're at 90 thumbs ups, though, so hit that like button. I always say that, thumbs ups. That's just so... It doesn't really roll off the tongue that well. But yeah, we're at 90 likes, so hit the thumbs up button if you haven't already. And our speed will buy the next t-shirt, which we talked about. We are releasing another Ross t-shirt, and I think you guys are gonna like it. If you like the Ross's Sexy Slaps, you will like the Ross t-shirt, and as long as Teespring will allow me to, I will make a sticker available as well. And that's something not a lot of people really recognize, because I don't say it enough, is when there's a Teespring ad out or a Teespring campaign going, usually I have stickers available as well. Slate Bowden on Snapchat. I did not read that. I accidentally bumped it and didn't get to see it. Via WRX or what? It was something else. We're at 96 likes, guys. So close. We only need 4 more. Let's see it. How much for a shift knob? Shift knobs are probably going to be $25. That's, I feel like, is a good, safe number. That way me and my brother can both get paid for our time, because like I said, each shift knob is going to be like, they come in 2 pieces, and you can see that they are not super smooth when they're printed, so I'll be assembling them, weighting them, and painting them, even as far as clear coat, cutting, and polishing, and buffing, and everything. I really want it to come out feeling like a pool ball, like I said earlier. So they're going to be good quality items, and I know someone commented something about them being made from PLA, someone who 3D prints stuff, and saying that PLA is not good in the heat. But I got a message from a dude who makes 3D printed stuff for a living, and he makes parts for Ruckuses, and he has a PLA part on his Ruckus that's like this far from the exhaust, I guess. Not too very far from it anyway. I didn't see a picture of it, but it gets soft when he said he rides it for more than a few hours, but it hasn't become misshaped or anything like that. 03 Hyundai Elantra. I don't know what that thread pattern is. Let's see. Do I have a shift knob that will fit one? Are they threaded? Is it a manual? Let's see. This says on an Accent, it's M10 by 125. There's a good chance all Hyundais use the same. So yes, if that's the case, I do have it. You'll need to double check that. E30 shift knobs are not threaded. I don't think. I know E36s aren't. I'm pretty sure they are not as well. Yeah, nope, E30s slide. So that's kind of a bummer. Nope, that's E36. That's a technical foul. Whitey from 8 Crazy Nights. Damn, there's a throwback. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. How long have I been streaming? An hour and 4 minutes. That was a good call, probably an hour or so. Oh, here we got Snapchat back. Here, let's see. Okay. Yeah, it looks like most BMWs just use like the snap-on or whatever. Tired Geek. Did you even ask about it? Yeah, it's a new policy regarding videos not being friendly for all advertisers, and my videos have been being marked as such as soon as they get uploaded, which is kind of a huge bummer. Maybe I should launch the Ross shirt right now. It's pretty obscenely high quality, so that's pretty cool. Oh, where are we at for likes? 99. This has 101, my dude. Why don't we put 350 in a Volvo, maybe for a future project? Nah, no 350s. LS all the way. Alright, let's see. Let's see how this comes out. I want to check this. I have the design where I want it, I think. Classic box logo style. Let me see if it's gonna come out alright. Do some type of giveaway. I don't really have anything to give away. This is a video about me complaining about how I don't have money. I can't just afford to give stuff away. Alright, let's see. Do 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 do. Ooh, the thing we found in Jasmine that Ross smelled and smiled. That's a good question, dude. I have no idea. That was quite a while ago. Alright. Damn, I might have to go back and look at that. I have no idea, actually. Alright, guys. How about we'll do this? Since we got to 100 likes, I'll take another $1 off the price I was going to sell the shirts for. So these raw shirts will be available for $13.99. How's that sound? You guys down with that? Of course, you'll still have to pay shipping, but $13.99 I feel like is pretty dang good for a full color printed shirt. That leaves not a lot of profit margin, almost none to be exact, but for you guys it seems reasonable. Hoodies are gonna be relatively similarly priced. Of course we gotta have a purple one available. Lime green I don't know about. Oh cool, the Teespring website's losing it. Fantastic. What is going on, people? We're at 102 likes. How many cents to dollars is 100 than Illuminati confirmed? Yeah, you're right. Lil Yachty confirmed. Oh, hell yeah, Ryan. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you. Oh, no. Alright, guess we're closing Teespring and trying again. I need to make an update video for the Patreon page. That is like over a year old. Where can I buy merch? You can buy stickers from curseforever.com, and t-shirts are available week at a time typically. I'll do a little bit longer for this one since the live stream is up, and I'd like for that to be... I'd like to have a good opportunity to give you guys a week to buy it from a primary video. You still have that black Honda Civic. I never bought a Civic. I had the silver Accord, but I sold that and I bought a Miata. Because I am unoriginal. Okay, let's see here. See if Teespring wants to play along with me this time. Make it a little bit smaller. 433 DPI is the print quality. That's pretty good. Gear shift will fit a Mark 6 Fiesta. Ooh. Is that threaded? You going to go over your Mega Squirt install on the Rabbit? Yeah, I will as soon as I get to it. I'm still waiting on the appropriately sized piston rings from FCP Euro. I think they might have forgot about me. M12 by 125. So I don't have threads for your Fiesta, unfortunately. How is dealing with Teespring? Teespring is really good. It's pretty sick that you don't have to have any sort of overhead, which is really nice because when you're a small channel like me, it's pretty sick to just be able to whatever, and here's some merch. If people buy it, cool. If people don't buy it, you didn't have anything invested in it. So that's a really nice thing. And if they print something and it doesn't come out right, the people who bought it directly work with Teespring. They don't take the money back from you, even if they refund them. And they'll make them a new shirt if they want a new shirt or whatever. Let's see. What's the new policy? So YouTube has a new in-between monetize and demonetize situation called it's called, I don't know why I said called, sorry, I'm distracted. It is labeled as not considered friendly for all advertisers, so you lose a lot of the ads that are typically posted on your videos, and with that you lose a lot of the money. And my videos have been being labeled not suitable for all advertisers as soon as I upload a video. So my biggest time frame for view count has been getting destroyed, and I make almost no money off of it, which is fantastic. So all the views I'm gonna get for the most time, or for the most part, are wrecked. Alright, Teespring. Be nice this time. Setting the target goal for this Teespring shirt, 50. That would be insane. That's the most that'd be more than I've ever sold. We're adding a hoodie as well. And making it available in various colors. So we got black, dark blue, white, red, purple, obviously. Keep streaming, I'll keep sending you money. Thanks, dude. I appreciate it. The unfortunate thing about the streams is that they don't come until I get paid via my MCN, which is 2 months out. But we appreciate you guys. Gotta admit, you're one of the cleaner YouTubers that I watch. Wow, that's kind of insane. Yeah, you can get these on stickers. I think you guys are gonna like that a lot. Alright, that's funny. So T-shirts $13.99, heavy blend hoodies $28.99, and I think that's about all we're gonna do here. I don't know of anyone that's going to want to buy a V-neck. Premium tees. Get the fancy tri-blend. Long sleeves. No, probably not a great summertime item, I meant, not autumn. That is an autumn time item, though. Alright, let's see. Hoodies available in white, black, blue, red, purple, dark green, slightly lighter but still fairly dark green, and just pink, because why not make pink available? So, like I said, t-shirts $13.99, hoodies $28.99, stickers $6. We're going live. You guys pick the URL for me. It has to be Ross related. Ross, no context. If them fat boy friendly, I'll get one. They are, but I think the double XL and up costs another couple bucks. Boom. Let's see. Choose a category. Apparel, home decor, accessories. Yeah, we'll go with accessories. Alright. Ross is fresh. How hard are motor mounts on Volvo 240s? They're not bad at all. Just be careful, because 240s, when they come from the factory, the engine hooks are on the same side. Both are on the intake manifold side. I'd recommend pulling the one off the back of the intake manifold side and moving it to the back of the exhaust manifold side, because when you lift the engine from just the intake manifold side, it's really, really easy to bend the fuel rail, and Ross is quite aware of that. Actually, I gotta go ahead and stick with the Teespring recommended URL because it's funny. Alright, guys. It is now launched. I'm going to put a card in the top right so you guys can go check out the t-shirt. Man, it is struggling with me right now. Alright. Teespring.com. Alright, guys, ready for the card? It is live. Boom. Teespring.com/RossInSpace. Funny stuff. How much spare space is there? Could you fit a large 600? Oh, yeah. You could fit 2 LS's in a Volvo 240's engine bay. It's massive. It's pretty hard to find anything that someone hasn't swapped into a Volvo before. There you go, guys. Link in the chat as well as in the top right corner. T-shirts available, various different colors, Ross's face floating in space, and a nice box logo with zero context for only $13.99. Gotta love it. $9 days they will be available. And there you go. Alright, guys, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. We're at 103. RSpeed500, who is one of my moderators, is now obligated to buy one because you guys got us to 100 likes. And because you got us to 100 likes, they are only $13.99. Wow, my Snapchat's exploding. Sedan WRX or hatchback? Do a sedan. Lewis Lawrence, there's your shout out, my dude. That shirt is the tits. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it, man. Also appreciate the EP purchase. Alright. Well, guys, it is almost 7 o'clock, so I'm probably going to have to bring this to an end because I'm going to go shoot a video. But I appreciate you guys watching very much. I hope you guys had a fun time, and thank you to James and Mazda B245, 545, sorry, 245 is a Volvo, for your guys' super chat contributions. And yeah, make sure you subscribe. Go check out the new Ross t-shirt on Teespring, and we will see you guys in the next video or live stream. Peace out.